Uh, I gotta do some killing real quick. This what it seems like it's empty. Well, no, there's some babies in there. Look like now the ones right here. They they got me a couple. That's why I bought this shit. This is from a couple of years ago. They got me. It look like they ain't in there now, but yeah, they got me like 2 years ago. But they didn't came back. They I guess that's a camera. But anyway, they I walked out the door about 2 years ago. They got me. Just, as soon as I walked out, matter of fact, they wouldn't have hit me. I wouldn't have known. Anyway, okay. So back to what this is about. All right, I've really been trying to ignore this, but I don't know if anybody else has seen it. Oh, there go one of them now. See, I just killed your home. I don't know if y'all can see him. He don't know his buddies are dead, his homies, but he finna find out. Well, it look like nobody's up in there. Their house is messed up. That's what I thought. They all outside. But anyway, did this thing in Birmingham. Like I said, they they put all these different channels. I'm just saying, I don't this they put all these local news channels in my feed. Detroit, New York, Atlanta. For some reason, just these select, yeah, Philadelphia, never Birmingham, right? Then all of a sudden, about a week ago, it pops up, and then it keep popping up. Also, I got a whole bunch of Amber Alerts, and I've been ignoring this shit. I got like 3 or 4 Amber Alerts, like 2 days before this girl went missing. So just listen, bear with me. Yeah, and these, I got the Amber Alerts on my old phones that ain't got no service, but they got I use them on Wi-Fi, and I use them like I'm using them to make a video. I ain't even using my other phone. So I got about 3 Amber Alerts about a missing kid. And I knew this, I don't know, it's just weird. I just like, why do y'all, because like I said, with gang stalking, they did it at certain points when I'm doing something in the house. Maybe I was cooking breakfast, or maybe I just went to use the bathroom. As soon as I sat back down, the Amber Alert goes off. And I looked to make sure it wasn't the same one. Not because, oh, I was going, I'm just saying, because I was one, I know this is part of their program. Bullshit you not. And all right, so a day or two later, this where I don't know if y'all seen it. This chick from Birmingham so-called goes missing, and I ignored it. Really, I did because I knew it had something to do with the gang stalking. I knew it was part of it. And as usual, it's not that it turned out to be a hoax, because as soon as they said it, they said she called 911 and there was a baby on a highway. And you don't have to be from Birmingham or any a highway, any city at night. Just look it up. I think her name Carly Russell or something or whatever the fuck. But the point is, how are you gonna see a baby on a highway at night? Yeah, Carly Russell. They just kept it so now, but this is 4 hours ago. It's fake, but we already knew it because you're on a high. You can't see anything at night. She said she saw a baby. She called 911 and she's supposed to be looking. So everybody's like, this is bullshit in the first place. Then she came home a couple of days ago. She saw after they expended all this. But it ain't about that the money. This whole thing is part of it. Her, the police, Hoover. It is the because I just watched another video. He gave a police conference. I mean a press conference. The chief of police, and the whole thing just reeks. of 1984. Just it's the same, and it just hit me after I watched more videos. Now I'm watching and paying attention, and now I'm doing a video about it. They hit all the keywords, and you know what? I can't remember what it had to be when I was in college. She hit all the keywords that triggered an Amber Alert. I just thought of that. I'm the one who just said that. She hit all the fucking keywords that trigger an Amber Alert. I don't want to, now the chief of police, he gave a study, a press conference. And, he's saying, da 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 da, what's this and that. Like he's admitting that it was a hoax, but they were all in on it. Cause yeah, he's saying that she went and did a search the right before she called 911. She did a search. Uh, does it cost money to get an Amber Alert? And then that's another thing. You see how? So now you got people in the audience. I mean, not the audience, the comment section. Black females talking about, oh, I hope this doesn't. When a real a real situation, cause black women getting killed, and da da da. All so it's like a twofer for them. They want it to be like, see, this black woman, and she's 25, so she's a grown woman, a nurse or whatever, maybe a LPN, maybe not a full RN, but she's a nurse, got a nice job, work out there on 280. Now the rest of y'all, but anyway, but it don't matter. All right, so this whole thing, that's what I'm saying, niggas. This ain't got nothing to do with niggas. This ain't got nothing to do with your money. I'll keep trying to tell you, you niggas are fake as fucks. You weak. You a punk bitch. You not a real nigga. You not a gangster. You're none of that. You a punk ass little bitch. If you thinking this gonna help y'all get some money, fuck nigga. I'm telling you, you gonna die a broke ass fuck nigga. They need to put fuck nigga on your goddamn grave. Here lies a fuck nigga. A fuck nigga for life who died a fuck nigga. That's what I'm saying. So this whole thing, there's no way this is this gonna help black people, one way or the other. Even if it's whatever. Well, they're gonna take over. And no, dumbass. Ain't no way in hell. All right, so I don't even want to hear. Oh, you're just telling our plan. No, it's not your plan. Bama. This is not his plan by himself. Obama is a do boy. Obama is a fuck nigga. Obama is somebody's slave. All y'all niggas is slaves. Y'all the ones who made up the word Bama. Bama, if y'all know anything about black Bama, Alabama, Bama. He a Bama. Obama. It don't bother me. I knew I was from Alabama. And yeah, a lot of times niggas did call me Bama, but not with the, only really jealous niggas. But they weren't even trying to be funny. It's just, like, oh, what's up, Bama? Like, what's up, Detroit? But anyway. So look, this chick, she hit all the keywords. And I'm really trying to figure, it couldn't have been college. I don't know, because that triggers. That's what this is. That's how it works. If the person says, I'm telling you, government shit. This ain't no secret. This is just like, like if you want to be a 911, whatever. I don't know. I can't remember. She said it's a child. It had to be a child. So she didn't. That's what okay. That's what I'm going back about. Because they're saying, she's not that smart. It's just, if you watch. You know what? Because matter of fact, how I always talk about Law and Order. Somebody in the comments section, oh, the kids, this generation don't have time to watch Law and Order. I think I can pull it up. I'm pretty sure I can. So that's what I'm saying. They're mad. They're still. That's why, oh boy, yeah, he got quiet now, but he did start up about 3 minutes ago. He was over there yapping his fucking mouth, fuck nigga. Yeah, here you go. But now my point is, so they're mad that I keep foiling their little stupid ass plans. Instead of like, I don't know, it's like, why can't y'all make up a smarter plan? Why are y'all plans so easy to foil? Like, I really don't get it. And it's like, this girl ain't that stupid. I don't care what they're trying to say. Oh, she was stupid. She literally, she looked up, you know, all the things for the hoax online. And so that what they're doing, what the Democrats are trying to do, is trying to that her whole generation is just dumb. But any other time they grew up with all. She's only 25, so they grew up with all this shit. So she knows damn well all this shit. I don't care what you say. Well, maybe she ain't from the hood. She might live in, her parents, and that could be true. But it's like, nah, she got cousins in the hood in Birmingham, in one of them neighborhoods. She know all about exactly. She a female. She know she done fuck some gangster niggas. Trust me, niggas go for bitches like her. She got money. She's 25. She a nurse. She fucking a whole lot of, what I'm saying. She done fuck some. She done fuck some of my niggas. She know exactly that. So she did all this. There's no way that she didn't know all this shit would be tracked. So they're trying to play it off that she's just Generation Z. She didn't know no better. It's like, no. It is that, yeah. It's like, it ain't that she didn't know. I'm telling you, this is, I don't know what they got on whatever. She's a government agent. She's just, this is part of their program.
Thank everyone for being here today. Besides me stands the team who played a significant role in this investigation. I want to thank our department, members of surrounding local law enforcement agencies, the FBI, Secret Service, United States Marshals,
Yeah,
and ALEA for their assistance.
she researched how to commit aspects of the hoax beforehand. Absolutely, no doubt, she made the whole thing up. Was still too ignorant to understand phone freezing. And then it took me a second to think about what that dude is like. Wait a minute. It's like, nah, that's what hit me, got me. That's what led me to. She hit all the keywords. I'm trying to remember where did I learn that phrase from. I don't think it was being a commo guy in the military. I think that was in college. Meaning it triggered the Amber Alert. A child. This and that. Oh, I saw a child. Oop, oop, that's one. Then she goes missing. A black woman goes missing. Now, yeah, all hands on deck. She hit all the keywords. And even though she looked it up, supposedly, she's not that smart. She had help from somebody inside or somebody's inside the government. She hit every keyword to get an Amber Alert. And this is more than just, oh, she's some crazy bitch, whatever. And she's 25, a nurse, whatever. So that means she's young, and there's no mention. She ain't got no children. So she definitely doing good. 25, no kids, a nurse, even if she's an LPN, she got it. She's not working at McDonald's. She's not working at Walmart. And so, yeah, it's like she ain't got no kids. She's attractive. So what is she crazy? Why is she, whatever, this and that? I'm telling you, the point is, what did she got herself into that these people can force her to do this? Or maybe they didn't force her. Maybe she just hate America so much, they brainwashed her that she wants to help the communists take over. And it's like, why? That's what I don't understand. There's no way, well, she's in Alabama. I could tell you now, Hoover, we used to hang out there when I was in high school, da 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 da. Never had no remember I told you we never police nothing. We be out in Hoover at the arcade at the putt putt all night long. You know, however putt putt at well when you're 17, putt putt 11 o'clock seems late, but we out in Hoover. You know, putt putt, best stadium, whatever, playing Mortal Kombat, because this was 1992 or whatever. But and the rest of them, no police. White folks never said nothing to us, nothing. They were all the race, Birmingham, and who racist? They wasn't no racists. Only thing we had to worry about was when we got back to Birmingham. You know, it was Friday night. Then some shit might pop off. Never had to worry. They ain't never think about the police. It never crossed their mind. You know, as long as you just regular, you know, all the regular stuff you got to worry about as teenagers. You know, don't speed, don't do this, don't drive crazy. Other than that, you ain't got nothing to worry about. So what would make this chick do what she did? And then it struck me, she hit all the keywords. I'm still trying to remember where I heard keywords from. And not just as in, you know, just English class officially. This is something official, like, you know, yeah, it's gonna trigger this. Da 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 da. She hit every I'm telling you, I just bust them out. I think they really don't think nobody would figure it. It's like this, you know, they trying to make it seem like she's just some young crazy girl. Maybe she was depressed or whatever, her boyfriend broke up or whatever. It's like no. Cause like I said, I got 3 Amber Alerts. And yeah, it says she searched. Does an Amber Alert cost money? I got 3 or 4 Amber Alerts 2 days before she started popping up. And like I said, I never get the local news in Birmingham. All of a sudden, what made me notice, they kept every time I got back on, or even when I was finna make a live, this one is from today. This video, this girl was popping up. This girl, and I ignored it. Then finally, they said, you know, yeah, she saw a baby on the highway, and it don't matter where you from, any city at night. How the hell did she stop in time? You saw a baby, I guess on the shoulder, and you stopped. She didn't say she went to the next exit, because all of us started saying she would have had to go to the next exit, get off, get back on, and come back down, then come back around. And then, like they said, nobody else called and reported a baby. That wasn't even it. What I'm telling you, I knew was what this was about. This guy, the chief of police, when he lays down what they did, the so-called prove that she did, it was a hoax. No, he said they even got the Secret Service involved so they can go through her phone records. This and that. That's what we're talking about. This is more getting people getting used. The same playbook. Democrats only got one playbook. Saving lives. This and that. Yeah, so everybody's used to it. Nobody's up in arms. Nobody's up in arms about that. They used all this surveillance. They went through all her records. They found her in the store. They found her on the highway. All this fucking government surveillance. Just like, remember, what was that Will Smith movie like in 96 or something? With Gene Hackman. And they was, you know, all that. He was a lawyer. All this spying. And nobody bats an eye. Everybody is just more like, oh, she trying to sound like a concerned citizen. She needs to be arrested. She needs to pay. Nobody cares that all this was just to sneak in more people getting used to, getting normalized, all this government surveillance, normalizing it. You know, it's a good thing though, because this way, even though it was a hoax, they was able to expose this. Yeah, this one is supposed to be, they didn't say lies, but they exposed the hoax real fast. And we're supposed to just be thankful and grateful and used to all this spying. It's like, nah, y'all just got to go back to the old ways of being a detective. Like his old ass. When you first became a cop, yeah, you didn't have all this shit. Look at this nigga old as hell. The chief of police.
In this case, we said from the evening of July 13th, our focus would be the safe return of Carly Russell. That occurred on Saturday, July 15th, approximately 49 hours after she called 911 and disappeared. From that point, our focus has been to determine Carly's whereabouts during that time and what exactly took place. Let me say up front, this investigation is not over. We're still working this case, and we'll work in this case until we uncover every piece of evidence that helps us account for the 49 hours that Carly Russell was missing. However, to the public interest and in some cases public fear that this story has generated, we owe it to our citizens to tell them the facts that we have uncovered. So I will give you the facts that we know today. On July 13th, at approximately 8:20 p.m., Carly left work from a business at the Summit. Surveillance video from her place of employment shows Carly concealed a dark-colored bathrobe, a roll of toilet paper, and other items belonging to the business prior to her departure. She ordered food from Taziki's at the Colonnade and traveled there. She
And see, I tried to fast forward. This Timu shit pops up. More common in China. Nah, that's why I think I've been saying something about this Timu. All that, I guess they're mad now because I'm on live, but busting them out. This Timu shit.
around in local.
Like a toddler, like maybe like 3 or 4. Did you pull her with them, or you still with them?
Where she purchased some granola bars and Cheez-It.
Hi, I am on Interstate 459, and there's just a kid just walking by themselves. Where am I supposed to go? Are you? I'm right next.
What he
She was
said.
following a child, 600 yards. That is 6.
All right, now this is the part where he's busting her out.
Any evidence of a small child walking down the interstate. Data from Carney's phone, including her Life 360 app, shows that she traveled approximately 600 yards in her vehicle while she was on the phone with 911, stating that she was following a child. 600 yards. That is 6 football fields.
I mean, I guess what he's saying, she's following a toddler. And she drove that child is a mutant that can run 600 yards. An NFL professional player can't run 600 yards in a couple of minutes. He's trying to, but that, my point is, they're all with it. They're all with this shit. They're all in on it. I don't care what nobody say. Oh, tinfoil hat. Because like I said, when he tells, if you watch all this, is he talks about all the surveillance they used and footage.
Keep an eye on it, but officers on.
Through the area at that time. No one has called to report that a child is missing, and the Hoover Police Department did not locate any evidence of a small child walking down the interstate. Data from Carney's phone, including her Life 360 app, shows that she traveled approximately 600 yards in her vehicle while she was on the phone with 911.
And like I always say, anybody, you carry phones and you keep talking about government surveillance, but like I said, they've been spying on me before all this shit. You know that they got a file on me. Probably this is not the people like the government spying on me. You know, I got proof. I got medical proof. That's why I film people. You know that, like I said, I didn't provoke them so bad that people started talking back to me. Like I said, wanting to be, especially the black ones. They like, who are you? Total strangers. All of a sudden they get mad. Because they're stalking me. So it's like, it don't matter. Only thing I could be able to do is go live off grid. I ain't finna do all that. I'm from the city. Born in New York. Well, born in Philadelphia. But anyway, my point is, yeah, this thing, they just want, but why? I don't know why they wanted me to see it so bad. They wanted me, like I said, before I saw it, before she went missing, I got like 3 Amber Alerts right here. I was in the house, and 3 or 4 different Amber Alerts. I was trying to find a spot where he said that she searched, do you have to pay for Amber Alert? And that is what they told her to do. So this whole, I'm telling you, that's what, well, this is my opinion. I'm allowed my opinion. So basically, she's whatever she's doing. Either she thinks she gonna get high rank once they take over. Maybe she thinks she's gonna get high rank, or maybe they paying her, or maybe I don't know. Whatever it is, they're paying her to do this. This is all of them are in on it.
She was on the phone with 911, stating that she was following a child 600 yards. That is 6 football fields straight, 600 yards. The Hoover 911 center received a second call from Cardi's mother, stating that a relative was on the phone with her when they heard Cardi scream, and then they had an open phone line.
Area 51. Like, what's that have to do with anything? It was a puppet. That was when I first discovered Area 51. That had to be 92. We was out there. I guess I drove. I might have drove that night. The video game. Remember Area 51? I don't know. That game always struck me. But anyway, back to the program. What I meant was, that's when we was out in Hoover. We used to be out in Hoover, all the putt-putt, bowling, all that shit.
Police officers arrived on the scene within 5 minutes of being dispatched, and several other officers arrived shortly. They located Cardi's wig and cell phone in the grass near the vehicle. This was located in the front seat of her vehicle with her Apple Watch in the purse. The food she ordered for Tzatziki's was also in the car. The items she purchased from Target, as well as the items taken from her place of employment, were not in the vehicle, nor were they located anywhere around the scene. Hoover police deployed all available assets from the point in the search for Cardi. Additional resources were called in to include our own drone unit, crime scene investigators, numerous detectives responded to the scene.
Now, that's supposed to be all the resources and money wasted. Anybody, we've seen hoax before. Juicy Smollett, whatever the fuck that nigga name, Juicy Smollett. I call him Smollett. Remember with mullets in the 80s? White boys had mullets. just because he's supposed to be French. Yeah, something like that. The one who said he got jumped on by some white boys wearing MAGA hats in the middle of Chicago in the wintertime. Yeah, this Juicy Smollett. Juicy Smollett, whatever the fuck that nigga name is. But just same shit. But I'm just telling you, this is all this, I don't know, the upcoming election, all of it, everything.
Throughout the day Friday, officers from surrounding local and federal agencies assisted Hoover police in the search for Cardi Russell. Officers returned to the scene on 459 to conduct a thorough line search for evidence. K-9 teams from the...
And I will say, his outfit almost matched mine. He just did this today, and I barely wear shorts. I'm just saying, I don't know. The same exact little colors. That's another thing I had noticed when I first saw this video when I got back home. Oh, I had to go to the dentist today. But anyway,
The County Sheriff's Department responded to check for any sign of Cardi, the child that she claimed to see, and anything else that could be considered evidence in this case. Those searches all turned up empty. Private citizens, including search parties organized by her family, friends, began looking everywhere that they could to find any trace. These searches took place throughout the day Friday and again on Saturday, yielding nothing. At 10:44 p.m. on July 15th, the Hoover 911 center receives a call from Cardi's residence stating that she returned home on foot. In subsequent investigations, detectives obtained surveillance footage of Cardi walking down the sidewalk alone prior to arrival at her residence. She was conscious and speaking with paramedics when she was transported to UAB. Detectives were able to obtain a brief statement from her prior to being treated and released. During the statement, she told detectives that while traveling down the interstate, she saw a baby walking down the side of the road and called 911. She stated when she got out of her vehicle to check.
I mean, yeah, I went to the... I just going back to what I said about the outfit, because that is the first thing I noticed when I came home about 3 hours. I got home about 4 or 5. About 5. I stopped at the store, grocery store. And yeah, again, they wanted me to see this. I said, this nigga got on, like I said, because I knew when I left, when I put this on, they don't like for me to, whatever, I just did this to piss them off. I had, the matching whatever, because I knew that It's just crazy. I'm telling you, I'm not where you see it. And I left my appointment was at 2. I left about 1:10, and this says 4 hours ago, but I've been playing the same video, so I don't know how many hours ago. What time is it? 8:30. So no, that I guess I'd have to refresh to see how long this video been, is how old it is. I mean, I don't know what the hell it is. Why they on me? I really don't know.
From the child, a man came out of the trees and mumbled that he was checking on the baby. She claimed that the man then picked her up and she screamed. She stated he then made her go over a fence. She claims he then forced her into a car, and the next thing she remembers is being in the trailer of an 18-wheeler. She stated that the male was with a female. However, she never saw the female, only hearing her voice. She also told detectives she could hear a baby crying. The male had orange hair with a big bald spot on the back. She said she was able to escape the 18-wheeler and fled on foot, only to be captured again and was put in a car.
You know what? I don't know. I think because I keep calling them clowns and I do the little clown emoji. I'm telling you, I know it's. I don't think I'm speculating. I think this is whatever they use to the whatever. I heard that. I watched this earlier, but now it just occurred to me. I call them clowns all the time, and I use that clown emoji. And I don't know. I just got a haircut the other day, and my niggas my age got bald spots. Of any race. And I got all my hair, but
Foot, only to be captured again and was put in a car. She claims she was then blindfolded and was not tied up.
cause yeah, you see, there's my hair. I told you, dude cuts my hair out here. That's why I don't sweep it up. He just cut my hair 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Yeah, but what's today? Tuesday. Yeah, he cut about 2 days ago. He just cut my hair. And this statement she just made was recent.
Was not tied up because the captor said they did not want to leave impressions on her wrists. She said that they took her into a house and made her get undressed. She believes they took pictures of her, but she does not remember them having any physical or sexual contact. She stated the next day she woke up and was fed cheese crackers by the female. She said the woman also played with her hair, but could not remember anything else. At some point, she was put back in a vehicle she claims was able to escape while it was in the West Hoover area. She told detectives she ran through lots of woods until she came out near her residence. During this interview,
Another thing, running through woods. Anybody who was a kid, I guess us guys, we all played in the woods. Where's all her? You remember a lot of times the deep woods, the thick woods, you gonna get scratches all over you. Well, anybody down south, especially Alabama. I used to live in Atlanta too. All that shit when I was real young playing. Matter of fact, New York, even though in Queens, there was a small patch of, we used to call it the forest in Queens, right in the middle of Queens, right by LaGuardia Airport. We was playing in the woods. Boys, with little boys, but running through bushes, where's all her scratches? She be scratched in the face, everything. Because if you running and scared, you ain't, you're not thinking like when you just playing in the woods or whatever, you being careful because you don't want to get scratched up. But if you running, why she ain't scratched up? She should be fucked up from them goddamn woods, especially in Alabama.
her residence. During this interview, detectives noted that Carly had a small injury to her lip, and she claimed that her head was hurting. She also had a tear in her shirt. Detectives also noted that she had $107 cash in her right sock. Out of respect for Carly and her family, detectives did not press for additional information in this interview and made plans to speak with her in detail after giving her time to rest. Detectives continue analyzing data from Carly's cell phone that was left behind at the scene. We enlisted the help of the United States Secret Service in conducting this analysis.
See what I'm saying? It's not. See, everybody is supposed to just be. okay, either you're happy that it really happened. Either way for them, it was a win, right? Win-win. Either it was real and that they got her back, or it is what it's supposed to be now. It was a hoax and they busted it up real quick. So nobody's gonna bat an eye about Secret Service. They got the secret. This
Part of what data includes several internet searches and the days leading up to her disappearance that I think are very relevant to this case. On July 11th at 7:30 a.m., the term "you have to pay for an Amber Alert" was searched. On July 13th at 1:03 a.m., the day of her disappearance, the term "how to take money from a register without being caught" was searched. On July 13th at 2:13 a.m., the day of her...
and that truck just drove by playing Tupac. I know y'all probably can't hear it. I'm just saying because I did it again. I just old school. And a lot of matter of fact, all these niggas younger than me. And that's another thing about just because you're black. And okay, I'm getting off subject. If you ask any of us, I'm not the only one. Oh, Tupac was real. I said it before. It's like none of us thought that. Tupac came out when I was in high school. That's when I first. Well, really, I remember him. I was just excited because it was a rap song on a Dan Aykroyd movie, and Chevy, Nothing But Trouble, and it was Digital Underground, and that's where I first got introduced. As it was nowadays, yeah, all these everybody, oh yeah, I know that too. Yeah, of course you do now because of the internet. But I'm saying I remember back when it came out, and oh, because I did that too, playing it real loud today, some Tupac, because they get these youngsters, the fake motherfuckers, the fake niggas. They think Tupac was like real gangster, da da da. It's like all of us, we already knew. Not an actor. Is just he said real shit, and that was it. He was really angry because they was fucking with him. Hey, he might have been on the program too. If you listen, because I remember saying it when I was in the army. By the time his last one came out when he was alive, that's what I was playing today, Machiavelli. I remember telling my homies we was in the barracks or so over somebody's house, maybe on my house. I'm like, man, you hear? Hit him up, hit him up. I was like, you know what? Because that's what we talk. That's why I said it. Because everybody, they calling them fake, da da da. I said, but I don't care what you say. Whether Puffy and Biggie did it, he's really mad. I said, I can hear in his voice either whether he thinks they did it. That's what I said. I told my little homies. I guess we was about 22 with it. I said he thinks they did it. Cause obviously we all love that shit. Oh, we losing our mind. Oh shit, hit him. I don't know. He just didn't like Puffy. Still, but there's a few songs I like his. But anyway, so all right. So but I'm just pointing out because dude just drove by. Yeah, that wasn't no coincidence. I wanted them to say something. Oh, what are you doing playing it? What? You like 10 years younger than me, so you was like 8 years old when All Eyes on Me came out or something or Mexican. But now you're an old bum. Yeah, you're a 35-year-old bum or something, and you think you're a gangster because you're homeless and a bum. And these Democrats, then you ain't never did nothing. You ain't try to hustle. Maybe you stole some shit. And you lucky ain't no niggas catching you stealing because they would have killed your ass. But you think that makes you a gangster? No, that makes you a bum. But back to the subject at hand. All right, there was a break. I didn't lose.
Yeah, the day of her disappearance, the term Birmingham bus station was searched. On July 13th, 2:35 a.m., a search for a one-way bus ticket from Birmingham to Nashville was conducted with a departure date of July 13th. On July 13th at 12:10 p.m., a search for the movie Taken, a film about abduction, was conducted. There were two...
And niggas love Taken. Liam Neeson's put his, what was that, the Key and Peele, Liam Neeson's. But we all, when it first came out, I got a particular set of skills. But anyway, Just you know what? I'm finna start another one because I got to use the other phone. So because I'm talking on the phone that I use for my, this is my dash cam phone. So I'm finna do it. I'm finna start another one just to, show because there's no coincidence that he pulled up. That dude just drove by playing. I'm a rider. All eyes on me, Tupac. And like I said, I did it on purpose. I did. I'm finna prove it. I'll be right back.